Alright, welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic with Eviscerate. Today we will be playing our Inescapable Reach deck. It's a red aggro deck. It was originally made for Electro Dominance, which as you can see is no longer in the deck. I have Inescapable Blaze instead, which has been more effective and useful in end game play as long as I can get enough lands. I did remove one and add an extra land because I'm trying to find that right balance between what this deck can do. Goblin Banneret, coupled with Scorching Spitfire, can win the game all its own if you have them in your starting hand and they go unchecked. Legion Warboss, if you can get two of those on the board, you just overwhelm the opponent with goblins, and you can mentor, which is fantastic. And if you have Goblin Banneret, you got extra mentoring ability. Thrill of Possibility is a great card for card draw. I'll be using that in a future deck here shortly that hopefully I can show you next week. Um, yeah, Dreadhorde Arcanist cast Shock and other spells from the graveyard. So if you can pump Dreadhorn and cast Inescapable Blaze from the graveyard, that is a great combination, and I'll be using that in the future deck that I'll be showing soon. All right, let's go ahead and jump into a game. Hopefully get a win here, have some fun, and see what happens. Because Magic is different every time. I find it difficult to make a deck that creates consistency because there's so much variability in card draw. That's why I guess it's nice to have duplicates so you can narrow down the range of possibility. All right, I guess that's gentle with Leet Speak. Oh, this is disgusting. Let's mulligan that, and we'll. I don't want to mulligan any further. It always results in a very difficult game. Turn 2, I can Lava Coil. Turn 3, I can Legion Boss. Let's just do it and hope for something good. We need a 1-drop on the next turn, or else it's going to be a very difficult victory. But we can still pull it off, especially if we get a Dreadhorde on Arcanist and are able to double down on our spells. Let's hit this guy with a Hello, since it's always good to be gentle. All right, up against white. Nothing to do on turn 2 because we drawed another Legion Warboss, which is great. I love that card. He is fantastic, and he's on the board. Luckily, our opponent is slow to play as well. Hopefully he has no counters, which he doesn't. So we're going to swing in for a single ugly Gobbo. All right. He definitely has something in his hand that he's not showing, some kind of instant, but he's not concerned about it right now because there's a slight delay on the... There it is. Okay, destroy target creature. Yep. And we're going to make him pretty frustrated when we just pull out another one. But, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to Infuriate. Hit him for double next. Okay. Yeah, next turn I'll Infuriate. I don't want to use my Skewer the Critics just in case he pulls out a flying creature. I guess that's predictable with white. What do you expect? Afterlife too, so it just doesn't matter. How do I want to play this? Double Skewer, that is nice. Let's use Infuriate to kill him when he blocks Legion Warboss and keep Legion Warboss. No, he'll die. That's frustrating. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this creature now and hope he doesn't double block. Yeah, the double block won't matter. Okay, we'll kill that. And then we'll swing in for everything we have. Go ahead and mentor. I thought that had Afterlife. Oh, I guess return to your hand or something. And we will Infuriate Legion Warboss and swing in for some serious damage right there. And we're going to be pretty greedy here and try to kill him as soon as possible. Bring him down to 5. That's the end of the game next turn unless he has a board wipe. Yep, and he doesn't. So that's how this deck can work with Legion Warboss and a slow start. So that was a pretty nice victory. Really, it's hard to have endgame strategy in an aggro deck, but sometimes it does come in handy. Playing Inescapable Blaze from the graveyard at the end of the game with a Dreadhorde Arcanist, or if you have no creatures on the board after a decent start and the opponent just does a board wipe, then you can pull out Inescapable Blaze for a victory quite often. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Let's go ahead and get a pack and look for maybe Dreadhorde Arcanus and War of Sparks. I think what is it called? Let's see, packs. Yeah, I know. Yeah, War of the Sparks. Dreadhorde Arcanus is in this one. We definitely want him because he'll be important for the next deck we build. All right, come on. Let's get something good, something important. All right. Yep, that's not what we wanted, but we got Dreadhorde. Yeah, and we need common cards, which we have none. Okay, this is a slow grind to build the decks when you're not paying money to do it. Anyway, throw a comment down below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and I want to thank you for watching and hope you have a great day. All right, bye.